Hello everybody, it's nicodskelly here, aka Brain Camera, that's my real name. Listen, before we get started, I know there's been 2 videos this week, okay? I know that. It's just, I don't care, okay? The new chapter got released, so I'm gonna make a video about it. And also make sure you actually check out the official release, which happens tomorrow on Viz. Go check it out. But I'm gonna probably do 1 to 2 videos per week now. But all you need to know is there is gonna be at least 1 video a week. Just making that clear. Alright, yes, I'm wearing my Naruto beanie. Okay, I understand it's kind of cringy. But my other beanie it has hair all over it because I have a Siberian Husky and it's summer in Texas. Yeah, it sucks. And this is the only one that's clean. But as you can tell by the title of this video, this is a commentary of chapter 1022 of One Piece. Now, spoilers ahead. Okay? Spoilers ahead. Okay. But before we get back into it, make sure you like and subscribe. It'll help me a lot. So you go ahead and do that, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I post a new video about One Piece or any other anime/manga content. All right, get back into the video. Let's go. So this chapter starts off with the narrator saying that the Flying Six has been defeated by the Straw Hats. Now, the Flying Six were so underwhelming because, Oda hyped these guys up. Why is Kaido feared? Because of the Flying Six. They had nothing to show for it, so I hope we get to see some more of them. If not, at least page 1, because if I remember correctly, we didn't really get a final conclusion of his battle. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. But hopefully we get to see more of him. I hope we get to see more of the Flying Six. Especially Black Maria. I'm very invested with her. Page 1 as well. And Yulti. I think, yeah, Yulti pretty good. But the only reason why I want page 1 to come back right now is because we need something from Usopp. It's either going to be this arc or the next arc, which is going to be an Elbaf. We need something from Usopp. It's been a while since we got anything from Usopp. So yeah, I'm excited to see if page 1 comes back, it has to be against Usopp, right? So I'm excited to see that if it does happen. Then after that, it is stated by the narrator that Onigashima has 15 minutes before it hits the capital. Now, do I think everything is going to be concluded in 15 minutes? No, it doesn't have to be concluded in 15 minutes. Because we have Momonosuke, Luffy has to get back on top of Onigashima, whatever. We have so many moving parts that I don't think it'll be finished in 15 minutes. I think it's going to go over to the capital, and the final battle is actually going to be there. Maybe. I don't know. That's hypothetical. But yeah. And then we move on to the fight with Raizo. Now, Raizo is fighting against his former boss. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The earlobe guy, my bad. Yeah. They fight against him. Now, the reason, they're fighting because they have to, obviously, because they're enemies. But they're also fighting with their own, way of thinking as well. Now, Earlobe Guy, he is fighting for duty because his thing is, whoever's ruling, that's who I serve. And then we have Raizo. He is fighting for Odin and Odin's dream. And if Raizo and the rest of the Kazuki, right? Kazuki 9 die, so be it. As long as Odin's dream become a reality. And after that, we get to see Killer and Hawkins. We haven't seen anything from Hawkins in a while, so I was super excited to see him fight against Killer, and I really like Killer too. We saw at the very beginning of Wano, that Hawkins versus Zoro and all that, and Luffy. I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a while. So it's been a while since we actually seen him fight. Now he's fighting against Killer, and Killer he's kind of like Rayleigh in the way he thinks of, like, he's the right hand of Captain Kidd, right? And he is more of the strategic, and he thinks things through. Unlike Zoro, unlike Kid, unlike Luffy, right? They're all about adventure and fights and all that crap, right? So I like to see that. I like to see characters like that, because we have all these other characters that are all about adventure, fights, who's the strongest, which is cool, which is great. But I also like the characters that think things through. Yeah, that's why I like Killer. But this is where it gets interesting, because Hawkins, he has I don't know, shields, but I call them voodoo dolls because it's easy for me to understand. But shields, right? These shields basically, well, you know what a voodoo doll is. You poke it and it harms someone else. He protects himself by using these as it's hard to explain. He uses these shields. There's humans attached to the shields, and instead of Hawkins taking damage, those people take damage. You see what I'm getting at? But he has only one left. And guess who's connected to? Captain Kidd. Killer's captain. So it's interesting because I want to see Killer figure how to defeat Hawkins and not hurt his captain. And Hawkins, I want to see more from Hawkins. I like Hawkins. Okay? He's such an intriguing character. And Killer even said, it's like, you have a sixth sense of humor. I'm like, that's why I like Hawkins. And then after that, we move on to the Zoro, Sanji, King, Queen, Marco fight, that time. So Marco's down for the count, right? We see panel him, he's down for the count. He's rested, he's down. And it is implied that Sanji has been fighting King and Queen. Now, all you Sanji haters, listen. Sanji's cool. Okay, he's one of the wings of the Pirate King. I'm going to bring that up back in a second. So, it is implied that he is fighting both King and Queen. And so, King orders his soldiers... Oop, my phone was thrown off. His soldiers to take out Zoro because he's healing. Chopper's healing him, But, eventually, King says, screw it, and he takes care of it himself. But before that, we have, I call him Pero, Pero Leak, Big Mom's son, trying to take out, Vinsmoke, Sanji. Then we have, I forget his name, Viper, the mink, taken out. Let's take this outside, let's take this outside, Pero. I'm gonna avenge Pedro's death. Pedro, yeah. We all love Pedro. I got my own concerns about the minks, but I love Carrot, but besides that. Moving on. And so after Viper took Pedalic outside, Sanji deflects the attack from King, protecting Zoro, or Zolo, however you want to pronounce it, because translations. And then a bit later, just a few seconds, Marco pops out of nowhere, and he mentions something that I find interesting, but I don't know how they're going to bring it back up. I don't know how Oda is going to bring this back up later on, but Marco pretty much said to King, hey, I know about your heritage. It's, your people are from on top of Red Line. That's where you guys live. And he, King of Flames, him and his people and his heritage are conjures the flames, which is interesting. I want to learn more about that because I think King is also a very interesting character. We have not seen a lot from him, even though King is is he? Yeah, he's the right hand of Kaido. I want to see more from the right hand, and I think next chapter we're going to see a lot more from him. Hopefully, then after that, King and Queen pretty much say, Marco, you're still kicking? You still taking breath? You kidding me, right? No, stay down, you know. But then Marco said, what did he say? Okay, Marco did something funny. He said, he threw up his hands. He said, you know what? Hey, I give in. I ain't fighting no more. I did my part. This is where it gets interesting. Then the badass Marco is, we all love Marco. He does this. Bam. That little thing, bang. Then he says this. It's time for the stars to take stage. Then bang! The two wings of the Pirate King swoops in. Not take them down. I don't think they're down yet. Okay? I don't think King and Queen are down yet. Okay? But Sanji and Zoro definitely did some damage to him. It was so badass. So badass. But the best part of probably this chapter is the final few panels. And it's Sanji and Zoro talking to one another. So this is how it went. This is interesting. Zoro said this. Hey, Curly Brows, if we win this, then Sanji said, I know. It'll be finally in sight. Luffy becoming king of the pirates. Bang! Yes. Okay, listen. We all been part of the community, and they're always like Sanji versus, Zoro, and there's toxicity there in the community everywhere, in between one another. And during this scene, there's no toxicity between them. They agreed that hey, Luffy will become king of the pirates after this. For sure. It is in sight. And it's nice to see them working together. It's very rare when we see them working together. Yeah, he said Curly Brows because he's never said Sanji ever. But yeah. That was probably my favorite part. And next chapter, I hope we won't skip around. I just hope we did last chapter with, was it last chapter? Yeah, last two chapters with Robin. I hope it's something like that. But yeah, hopefully we get to see the continuation of this fight, because I want to see it so damn bad. I think everybody does. Everybody's been waiting for this moment. So yeah. So in conclusion, my personal thoughts and all that stuff is that, one, Sanji. Sanji is implied, like I said earlier, Sanji was fighting against King and Queen by himself, without the raid suit, just pure Sanji. And like I said, Sanji deserves a lot more respect, because he is one of the wings of the Pirate King. It's stated by Robin. It's stated even in the panel. It said the two wings of the Pirate King takes action or something like that. And he deserves a lot more respect, in my opinion. And hopefully next chapter, we get to see him in his raid suit and him having a power boost. Maybe instead of the orange flame, blue flame or black flame, I don't know. That'd be pretty interesting. And him just going OP as hell. Then we have, over here, we have Zoro with his Conqueror's Haki just wailing on fools. I want to see Ashura again, man. That'd be cool. What do I think is going to happen? I don't know. Because that fight's going to happen. What happens after that? You take down the left hand, right hand of the beast pot of Kaido. What's next? Captain versus captain, right? So next stop after the fight between Zoro, Sanji, King and Queen, we get to see probably Momonosuke and Luffy going up to fight Kaido. And I don't remember who said this, but someone that made a review over this chapter said, one of the people I watched said, it would be very interesting if Momonosuke ages up, like we talked about last chapter, ages up. And he has to hold up Onogishima, right? Just like Odin did, holding up the Kazuki 9. It'll be very reminiscent. I think that'll be very good storytelling because it's Oda. He might do that. It'd be cool. And with Yamato, we need to talk about Yamato. They weren't in this chapter. I'm saying they because people always disagree with him, she. So I'm saying they. They, Yamato. What I think was kind of happened with them is right when Luffy gets on top, you know, where he's going to fight Kaido, Yamato's gonna fall. They're gonna get being taken out, right? Luffy will take over, and maybe, who knows? Maybe Momonosuke will join the fight too, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, I know my final thoughts are not that well organized. I haven't slept at all because I've been busy. So yeah, hopefully this video is way shorter than my previous videos. And hopefully this is a lot more concise besides my final thoughts. But yeah. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. And the color pages are in the description, as always. And make sure you check out my Discord. It's for otakus or just want to go over there and vibe out. It's down there. My Instagram, my previous videos, and also make sure you go check out my manga collection and the previous chapter video commentary. Yeah. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below, share it with your friends, and yeah, this is nicodskelly. Peace and out. Bye-bye.